No, I didn't play in high school. So I learned pretty much for High School Musical and also for this movie. That was about it.
Do you do all the tricks in this movie? Because they're good tricks.
Yeah, it's little stuff. It's not very practical for in-game use, but I can spin the ball on my finger pretty well.
Well, you know what's coming. I do have a ball. So could you do... Yeah, I like that. I like an actor prepares. I'll just take a sip of water and...
So you can't have dry mouth when you're about to attempt basketball.
Okay, there you go, sir. Is that just a terrible English basketball?
It's pretty bad.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
That was a lot.
You can take it. Just watch what finger you use, because we're on TV, bro.
What finger you're using?
But he's got a ball on top of his.
Well, I can't do it. You humiliate me. Yes, I'm 37. My life is over.
Oh, dear. Because I wouldn't like to go back to high school. Would you... Well, I suppose it's last week for you.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I think the idea of going back to high school...
You don't have to hold it.
It's kind of comfortable.
Okay, if you want to hold it.
I think the idea of going back is pretty intriguing to a lot of people. Because,
It is. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, good, thank you.
Can you not touch me, please?
The audience isn't normally like this. They're very excited.
I love it, thank you.
But in high school now, you did a lot of performing arts. You did a lot of plays and things. What was the show? Was it Peter Pan you were in?
Yeah, I was probably like 14 or 15, something like that.
And you're doing the flying?
Yeah, it was an audience of about this size, and we had these fly rigs that were, over the ceiling. We'd essentially just stick to our own section of the audience and fly back and forth over them. So it was a pretty big, ordeal. It was pretty fun.
But did you make contact with someone at some point when you were flying?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you heard about this. Okay, so...
Word has reached me.
Yeah. There's, at some point in the show, the little brother, Michael, he's the youngest one.
Yes.
He had a teddy bear that would accompany him the whole show. In our first big flying sequence, he would actually drop the teddy bear in the audience, and, somebody would pick it up and hold it and say, "Hey, I've got the bear," and they'd wave it up, and then I would swoop in and pick it up. Well, on, like, the second or third show, we're getting the hang of it, I swooped in really, really close to this guy, and I reached down and picked up the bear, and I grabbed it, and I was waving it around, and everyone's applauding. And it wasn't the bear, it was a wig. It was some guy's big furry wig. And I felt awful. I didn't know what to do. So, we just had to keep going. You can't stop flying. We were, in the air.
Giving him back his bear.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was in the midst of the show, I ran in, and, the lights were down, and I actually just handed it back to the guy. I was like, "I'm so sorry, it'll never happen again." Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, life ruined. Now, so we were spurred on by the idea of 17 again.
Yeah.
And people going back to high school. Because basically we asked the audience if they had any things they'd kept from when they were in school, secondary school or whatever. Mementos they'd kept, right?
Sure.
Of what they were like then. So we've got some of them in this beautifully appointed box. And now, who's up first? Now, Alistair Morton, right? Alistair Morton, we show a picture of Alistair Morton as a small boy. There's Alistair Morton.
So unfortunate.
Life could have gone in any direction for Alistair. I don't know how old he's there, but... he's 14. He's 14 then, right? 16, he'd become this. They're coming down to breakfast. Your mother's not pleased, is she? She's just like, "What have you done?" And where's Alistair Morton now? There he is! He's brought in, and who knew there'd be a picture of Marilyn Manson on his lovely school book? He's brought in this book. I've got this little... Okay. Dear Alistair, please promise me you won't turn into a vampire. He's laughing now. The people sat next to him aren't. You didn't become a vampire, did you?
No, didn't.
No, your life took a different direction. What do you do?
Business development.
We have an American friend in Kerry Corchester. Is that right? Is that how you say your name?
Ohizer is my maiden name.
All right, fine. I'll call you Kerry, shall I? Yeah. I think we've got a picture of you as a cheerleader. Shall we have a look at you as a cheerleader?
Goodness.
Oh. What was the Irish thing? What was that about?
That was our mascot, Fighting Irish.
Fighting Irish?
Yeah, kind of like Notre Dame, the university, Fighting Irish.
That reference is just a reference to something else we didn't know. But you understood.
I totally
Yeah, Zach
understood.
got it.
I got
He's
you.
got
I got
it.
you.
This is really good, because you've kept all these things.
Oh, I have boxfuls at home.
Because look at this. This is a note, and it's one of those. You know the notes. You write a line, you pass it over, and then someone else. You know those
Sure.
the passy notes, and she's kept it from when you were in school. Do you want to read it with me, David?
I do, Graham.
All right,
yes.
you take that one. Take that one. Now. All right, here we go. So this, how old are you now when this was happening, this note?
15.
All right, so Kerry, she writes on a little note, pass it up. I've got to talk to you. Oh, who's Chrissy, by the way?
Just a friend, girlfriend in school.
So I've got to talk to you about something, but you have to swear, S-W-A-R-E, swear on your life not to say a word to no one.
Okay, not even my dog.
You have to say, I, Chrissy, swear on my life not to breathe a word of what Kerry says, or even think about saying anything to anyone. Write it now.
I, Chrissy, swear on my life not to breathe a word of what Carrie says, or even think about saying anything to anyone. Why are you gonna tell me? Lunch? Does it affect me?
No. I'll just tell you now. Guess who I talked to last night?
Jeremy?
No, guess again.
Jamie?
Bing, bing, bing. That's right. I'm so happy.
What about?
Jamie.
No kidding. Did you plan on telling me what about, or did you just want me to know Jamie called?
Well, he called, but first I saw him and talked to him.
Back to my first question. Did you plan on telling me what about or what? How did you see him?
He came to the library.
Okay, so do you plan on